Question 39. Paul seems to base the primary responsibility of man to lead and teach on the fact that he was created first, before woman. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 13. How is this a valid argument when the animals were created before man but don't have primary responsibility for leading him? The contextual basis for this argument in the book of Genesis is the assumption throughout the book that the firstborn in a human family has the special right and responsibility of leadership in the family. When the Hebrews gave a special responsibility to the firstborn, it never entered their minds that this responsibility would be nullified if the father happened to own cattle before he had sons. In other words, when Moses wrote this, he knew that the first readers would not lump animals and humans together as equal candidates for the responsibilities of the firstborn. We shouldn't either, once this concern with the priority of animals is out of the way. The question that evangelical feminists must come to terms with is why God should choose to create man and woman sequentially. It won't do just to say, sequence doesn't have to mean leadership priority. The question is, what does this sequence mean? Why didn't God create them simultaneously out of the same dust? In the context of all the textual pointers assembled by Ray Ortland Jr. in his chapter on Genesis chapters 1 to 3 in Recovering Biblical Manhood and Womanhood. We think the most natural implication of God's decision to bring Adam onto the scene ahead of Eve is that Adam is called to bear the responsibility of headship. That fact is validated by the New Testament when Paul uses the fact that Adam was formed first, then Eve. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 13. To draw a conclusion about male leadership in the church.